수능 만만 영어 듣기 모의고사 20회 본 교재는 수능의 듣기 문제만을 위해 기획되었습니다. 총 20회로 구성된 실전 모의고사는 실전 감각을 최대한 살릴 수 있도록 실제 수능 상황과 동일하게 만들었습니다. 본 교재를 통해 각 유형의 특징과 해법을 익혀두면 수능에서 확실히 좋은 결과를 얻을 수 있을 것입니다. 수험생 여러분, 끝까지 힘내세요. 파이팅! 자, 이제 시작합니다. (1회) 영어 듣기 말하기 모의고사 1번부터 22번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 20번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 21번부터 22번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하기 바랍니다. 1번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Julie. How's the job hunt going?
It's going quite well. I actually got a job offer last week.
That's wonderful. So, did you accept it?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Thomas, there you are. Where have you been?
Hi, Holly. I was in class. I just got here and was about to order lunch.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
(3번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
May I help you, ma'am?
Yes, I just want a nice cushion for my new sofa.
All right. Do you want something that looks modern or classic?
(4번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
We all know that Valentine's Day is coming up, and many of us are wondering what to give people we love. I'd like to recommend one of the Valentine's Day gift sets we're selling at Chocolate from the Heart. Our chocolate is the most delicious you will ever taste, and it is organic. Not only that, but it is also made from 100% fair trade cocoa. When we buy fair trade cocoa from farmers, they are guaranteed a fair price. They make enough money to support their families so that their children can go to school. Your purchase also helps build roads and schools in the farmers' communities. And the chocolate tastes great. So be sure to visit our new store and try some free samples.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Did you hear that Jason went to India with his friends?
No, I'm sure they had a lot of fun, though.
Probably, but you will be shocked to hear how much money he spent there.
He wasted too much money on his trip?
Yes, he spent $3,000 in 2 weeks. I wonder if he'll be able to pay for all his books next semester.
Really? He doesn't have good financial sense.
That's what I'm worried about. I was taught economics in elementary school, and it really helped me.
That was never common, though.
Maybe not, but children would certainly benefit from it.
(6번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
When we talk about books that continue to connect with the hearts and minds of readers, even though they were written long ago, we refer to them as classics. Although many of you may prefer books written by modern authors, it's important not to ignore these timeless works of literature. There's a good reason why they have been beloved by generation after generation. Reading them not only gives us information about what life was like in the past, it also opens our eyes to present-day realities. So next time you're at the library and see some familiar titles that you've never actually read, give them a try. I guarantee that you'll be glad you did.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Don't throw away those old clothes, Anna. I'm sure someone can use them.
Actually, I tried to give them to charity, but they said they're too old and torn.
Oh, I see. Well, there's still no reason to waste them.
Oh, do you have any good ideas?
Well, you can find a new use for them.
I'm not sure I understand. I can't wear these anymore.
I know, but you can cut them up and make headbands.
Oh, that's very creative. What else?
Let's see. I know someone who sewed some old skirts together into a blanket.
That sounds like fun. And I'll be reducing the amount of trash I send to the landfill.
Exactly.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
What about these? We just received them yesterday.
I like the largest one, but I'm not sure about the others.
How about this green one?
It's nice. How much are you asking for it?
I can sell you that one for about $5,000. It's a little cheaper than the others.
Cheaper? That sounds very expensive to me.
Well, these paintings are his latest work, and this style of art is getting more and more popular.
Yes, I've heard that. I just saw some of his work at the Modern Art Museum. The show was really crowded.
Right. $5,000 is really a low price to pay to own something by such a famous painter.
I suppose so. Perhaps I should think about it.
Well, don't think about it too long. Someone else will probably buy it soon if you don't.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
I had so much fun on the camping trip with my family last weekend.
Really? What did you do at the campsite?
My father set up a square tent for us as soon as we arrived at the campsite.
Then what did your mother do?
She prepared our food. She grilled some meat on the fire. It was delicious.
How about your brother? Did he help the family also?
Yes, he gathered sticks for the campfire.
Oh, then you and your sister helped with dinner.
She set the table for us, but I took a short nap under a tree.
Really? Why didn't you do anything?
Well, camping can be really hard work.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, this is Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. It's Scott. Do you have time to talk?
Hi, Scott. Unfortunately, you caught me during rehearsal. Is it important?
Oh, I forgot you were getting ready for a play. No, it's not very important.
You sound really down, Scott. Is everything okay?
Not really. I've been having some problems with my girlfriend again.
I see. Listen, why don't you come over here?
To the theater?
Yes. You can wait for me in my dressing room. I should be done in an hour or so.
All right. I really appreciate it. You always cheer me up.
It's my pleasure. But I've got to run now. The director is calling my name.
All right. Bye.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Our study is just too small. We need another bookshelf for all these books.
You're right, but there's no way we can fit another bookshelf in here.
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's make this our bedroom instead.
And turn our bedroom into a study? Well, it is a lot bigger.
I think it's the perfect solution. Let's do it.
Sure, why not? I guess we need to start by moving the furniture.
No, I want to clean up first. Bring me the mop and a vacuum cleaner, please.
All right. Let me know when you're ready to start moving stuff.
I will. There's no way I can move our bed on my own.
Nope, this is going to require some teamwork.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 과학 박람회가 취소된 이유를 고르시오.
Hey, Karen, did you hear the science fair has been canceled?
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, the school is going to reschedule it for next semester.
I can't believe this. I've been working so hard.
I know. Everyone is really disappointed.
Why did they decide to cancel it? Because of a lack of preparation?
No, because a water pipe broke over the weekend. It flooded the exhibition room.
Really? That's awful.
Yeah, they're going to have to do a lot of repairs.
Well, at least now I will have more time to work on my project.
That's a good way to look at it. Anyways, I have to go.
Thanks for telling me, Brett.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 학교 예술제에 관해 두 사람이 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Are you coming to the school's art festival, Bill?
Maybe. It's this Sunday, isn't it?
No, actually it's on Saturday in the school gym.
Oh, well, I have soccer practice at 11 a.m., but I'll come after that.
Great. You know, if you buy a ticket now, you can get a discount.
Really? How much are they?
They're $5 on the day of the festival, but only $3 if you buy one early.
Cool. So there will be lots of interesting student art to look at?
Yes, but that's not all. There will also be a musical performance and a charity bazaar.
Sounds great. Where can I buy a ticket?
You can get one at the school's main office.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, sir. Did you find everything you were looking for?
Yes, I'll take these 2 CDs. I believe they're on sale for $10 each.
That's right. Mozart. You must be a classical music fan.
Yes, and Mozart is my favorite composer of all time.
Have you seen our Mozart calendars? Each month has a different picture of him.
Wow, that's great. How much are they?
They're $12. And we also have Mozart coffee mugs for $7 each.
I already have a Mozart mug, but I really want one of those calendars.
All right. Should I add it to your total?
Well, unfortunately, I only have $30. I'll take it, but I'll put one of these CDs back.
That's fine, sir.
(15번) 아트틴즈 프로그램에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
The City Museum is proud to present its new Art Teens program starting this April. Participants will meet once a week in the museum's main conference room to discuss art, meet real artists, and work on their own projects. As this program is sponsored by the city government, there is no fee. Participants just need to be between the ages of 13 and 19 and possess a student ID card. Registration in advance is necessary, as there is a maximum enrollment of 60 students per week. If the demand is great enough, we will consider adding a second class each week. Our ultimate goal is to make this an annual museum program. To sign up, please visit the museum's website or do it in person at the museum.
(16번) 보토스에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Botos are among the friendliest animals in the Amazon River. They are large pink river dolphins. They are generally 1.5 to 2.4 meters long, and females tend to be larger than males. When botos are born, they are usually mostly gray, but then they become more and more pink. Botos are also unique in many other ways. For example, they are not fast, but they are very flexible. They can change directions very easily. Also, although botos prefer to live alone, they are very friendly and like to play with people. Sadly, however, they are now endangered because of pollution and human activities near the Amazon River.
(17번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 예약할 연회장으로 가장 적절한 곳을 고르시오.
Madison Hotel, how can I help you?
Hi, I need to reserve one of your halls for a company event next Friday.
Certainly, sir. Can I ask how many people will be attending?
It's our company's 20th anniversary, so all 350 of our employees will be there.
All right. Now, some of our halls have a stage. Will you be needing one?
Oh, yes, I'd like to be on stage when making my presentation.
All right. Is there anything else you need?
Well, I'd like to show a video clip as part of my presentation.
Okay. So you'd like a hall with a video screen in it then?
Yes, please. Do you have a suitable hall available?
Yes, we do. If you just give me your credit card information, I'll reserve it for you.
Great.
(18번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Anthony, can you give me a hand with something?
Sure, Patty. What's going on?
It's my new printer. I need to print out an essay, but the printer won't work.
Let me take a look at it. Well, do you see this red light flashing here?
Yes, I think it means a piece of paper is stuck, but I didn't see any.
Actually, that light means the ink cartridge is empty. You need to replace it.
Oh, I'll run to the office supply store then. I need to submit this by the day after tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Office supply stores are overpriced. Ordering cartridges online is much cheaper.
I see. But won't it take too long for the cartridge to arrive?
No. If you order one now, you can get it by tomorrow afternoon.
(19번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
So, Esther, what did you think?
Oh my gosh, I'm stunned. That concert was absolutely amazing.
I can't believe you'd never been to a classical music concert before.
Well, you know how much time I spend reading. I've just never had time for music.
Books are fine, but everyone needs a variety of experiences in their life.
I guess you're right. I never knew music could be so beautiful.
Yes, it can express so many different emotions without any words.
What did you say the composer's name was?
Richard Wagner. He was one of the most famous composers of the 19th century.
I see. I really like his work. Could you recommend a good book about him?
20번. 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 션이 판매원에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sean is a busy painter working on a big project. He has to finish painting an entire apartment building before Friday. He's feeling stressed out about this deadline, and he really wants to impress his new boss. In order to finish the job, Sean needed some extra cans of white paint, several new brushes, and a 5-meter ladder. Therefore, he placed an order with a paint supply company. He received his order this morning, but the ladder was not included. Feeling frustrated, he called the company and asked what had happened to his ladder. The salesperson apologized for failing to call to inform him it was out of stock. He explained that it would not be available for 2 weeks. In this situation, what would Sean most likely say to the salesperson?
(21번부터 22번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 21번과 22번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
This next exhibit is a reproduction of a typical peasant's house in medieval Europe. One thing you might notice is that there is no bathtub. This is because people rarely took baths in those days. There was a common misconception that you could catch dangerous diseases from bathing too much. To avoid this, most peasants would only wash their hands. They were too afraid to even wash their entire face. Rich people, on the other hand, had slightly better bathing habits. They would take baths occasionally, but only a few times a year. In order to avoid smelling bad, they would wear a lot of perfume. You might be surprised to learn, however, that people in those days actually took fairly good care of their teeth. Although they didn't have toothbrushes, they did use mouthwash. Now, if there aren't any questions, let's move on to the next exhibit.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
This next exhibit is a reproduction of a typical peasant's house in medieval Europe. One thing you might notice is that there is no bathtub. This is because people rarely took baths in those days. There was a common misconception that you could catch dangerous diseases from bathing too much. To avoid this, most peasants would only wash their hands. They were too afraid to even wash their entire face. Rich people, on the other hand, had slightly better bathing habits. They would take baths occasionally, but only a few times a year. In order to avoid smelling bad, they would wear a lot of perfume. You might be surprised to learn, however, that people in those days actually took fairly good care of their teeth. Although they didn't have toothbrushes, they did use mouthwash. Now, if there aren't any questions, let's move on to the next exhibit.
21번. 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것은? (22번) 중세 유럽인들이 목욕을 하지 않았던 이유로 가장 적절한 것은?